Hey guys, thanks for watching my video today, and this video I'm going to talk about how to grow on Instagram and a few tips that you can add. So let's get into that. How to grow on Instagram, right? So I've been having this question for a while now, people DMing me on Instagram asking me, how do you grow on Instagram? Can I get 2,000 followers in the end of the year when they only have like 20 followers? And today I'll be answering some of those questions, but I just want to tell you from the start that it's all about experimentation. Just because something works on my account or a different artist account doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to work for your account. So just keep that in mind, that you always need to experiment with different people's opinions and different strategies, because not all strategies that I'm going to talk about today is going to work for you. So just keep that in mind and let's get into it. So when you go and you visit someone's Instagram account, what do you look at first? Do you look at their profile picture? Do you look at their bio? Or do you look at their feed? What kind of Instagrammer are you? You have to kind of ask yourself that question. What kind of Instagrammer are you? Because everyone is different and everyone view Instagram differently. Remember that. So how do I view Instagram? Sometimes it could be that profile picture, then I'm like, okay, this is an interesting profile picture. Let me go into that and see this person account. So the profile picture already got me like, who is this person? Let me click. So it's a great idea to have a really good profile picture and not just a weird selfie or something. If it's a selfie, just make sure it's good quality, but you can always use a logo or your art as a profile picture. But let's start from there. Have a good profile picture. And now your second thing, what do you look before you follow someone on Instagram? Is it their bio or is it their feed? For me, it's the feed. If I click on someone's profile, I go to the feed, I'm like, okay, let me check this person's work. And then I scroll and I just check the person's work and see, do I like it? Do they have skill? Do they have potential? All those thoughts goes into my mind. Then if I like the person's content, I follow before I look at their bio. And then you get people who looks at the bio first before the feed. So it goes like different ways depending on what kind of Instagrammer you are. So number one thing on Instagram that anyone will tell you mostly is have a good feed. That means you have to create really good content. If you're not going to create good content, everything else wouldn't matter. Because if you have the good content, let me tell you, your bio can literally have one word and they will follow you. Because it's all about what kind of content you are posting on Instagram. That's gonna get you the followers, not necessarily the bio. I follow people that has amazing content that literally have 2 words in their bio. So just always remember that it's not always about the bio. It's mainly the content that you are creating for the audience of your choice. Okay, so with good content, then just create a nice bio, because that will just make extra safety for that person to follow you. Because if they're gonna love your content and you have a great bio, it's like 10 out of 10, I'm gonna follow this person. So get that ready. So you have to make your account followable. At least have 20 posts on your Instagram. A lot of people think it's okay to have like 12 posts, but I think it's safer to have at least 20 amazing content, because then people is going to start following you and checking you out, because then they know you're gonna post frequently and regularly, so they are gonna follow you. It's most likely they will follow you. So now that you have your profile ready and people will follow you, you have to look at the different things. I always tell people that Instagram is like a second job. You have to really work with the social media game. Why I call it a game? Because if you're not part of the social media game, don't expect to have followers, okay? Because you have to play the social media game. And that is really out there. And how to do that is you have to comment on other artists' work. Show support. Be part of the community and reply your comments. When people comment on your work and say, hey, this is really awesome, I really like this piece, say, hey, thank you. Just show your appreciation. Don't just like the comment. Show that you care about that comment, that you really care about your artwork. So that's the thing that you have to do. Just reply your comments, comment on other people's work. Just be part of the community. You just be like a social butterfly. Really socialize, because it's a social media. If you're just going to post and that's it, no one's gonna care about you, because it's like you're a ghost that just keeps posting. That's why you have to be part of the community. You have to comment or message some people. Join a chat group in the community. Make your own chat group. I'm not talking about engagement groups. And in this, I'm just gonna say stay away from engagement groups, because it can really downfall a lot of people's reach. But if you're in the beginning stage, maybe it's a good idea to do engagement groups, but I would not recommend engagement groups at all. Just find similar artists like you that has similar following than you and support their work. Just show them that you're interested. DM them, message them, say, hey, what's up? Talk about life, talk about art. Just be a social person. Don't just post and go away, because just posting and going away, it's like it's a ghost. Not a lot of people like that. People like you to be part of the community, to show your face saying, hey, I'm here. So you kind of have to be part of the community, and then you will grow a nice following as well. Another one I want to talk about is feature pages. When you post artwork, tag different feature pages, and don't always tag the same feature pages, because if you're gonna tag the same feature pages over and over and over again, then it could be a little bit spammy. So just tag a few different feature pages that you can come across with, and that should help you. Also, looking at your insights will really help you. So if you have the question of should my account be personal, business, or creator, well, if you're an artist, of course you're gonna want it to be a creator account, not a business account, but you can go for that as well. But I recommend you just stay with the creator account, because you create, you don't repost. If you own a feature page, then I would recommend having a business account, because you're not creating, you're reposting. So a creator account means that you actually create the content that is on your feature page. So just remember that. So if you have a creator account or a business account, you can always go into your insights, and it will tell you your audience, what your audience like, what your audience don't like, what time you should be posting, all of that. But like I said in the beginning, is experiment with your profile. I found that my profile, the insights tells me, my audience is mostly active at 6 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night, but I post 9 in the morning, and my reach is way better than when it's 6 o'clock, because I experimented on that. I posted at 6 o'clock and the reach was just very low compared to me posting 9 in the morning. So don't always follow the insights or the analytics completely. You really have to experiment what works and what doesn't work, okay? So just keep that in mind. Now let's talk about hashtags, which is very important, of course. A lot of people say hashtags don't work, but it actually does work. It does. It's important to research hashtags, and there's this tool called hashtag shuffle. You can Google, you get many different shuffles that you can just put you can put 50 hashtags in there, and just click shuffle till 20 hashtags, and you can use the 20 that you shuffled in every post. That means every time you post, you'll have different hashtags. It won't be like a copy paste each time you post. So to Instagram, it won't look as spammy it will look like, oh, this person actually, care about the hashtags so they won't see you as spamming because you're not using the exact same hashtags in the exact same order every time. So it's a good idea to shuffle it each time and only use like 27 hashtags or less. I don't recommend using all 30 hashtags. That could also look spammy to Instagram, believe it or not. So just keep that in mind, not to make it too spammy. And yeah, what a good idea is to research hashtags is to like get a few million hashtags that has a million like rates, and then a little bit of small hashtags that has like 200,000, maybe 100,000. So mix the hashtags between big hashtags that has over a million and then smaller hashtags that has 200,000, 500,000, 100,000. Okay, that's like a good way to balance your hashtag strategy right there. So yeah, hashtags is important. And then I also get the question, should you post a hashtag in the comment section or should you post the hashtag in the bio? And this is where I go back again and tell you it's all about experimentation. My account, I put the hashtags on the comment section. It works better, looks cleaner, and there's other people who use it in their bio section all the time because the comment section apparently doesn't work for them, but it works for me. So experiment with that. Also, you can't just experiment it one day, you have to experiment it maybe a week and see what's the difference to really find out your strategy and how it works. But I think that's it. Like, don't do follow for follow, that's old. If you're gonna do follow for follow artists that you really enjoy their content. So if you want to follow 100 people that you actually love their work, good. They follow you back, good. If they don't unfollow them because they didn't follow you, because you need to follow people that you want to be stayed. You want to engage on their work even if they don't follow you. So follow people that you know you love their work, not for a follow back, because follow for follow is lame, doesn't work. And yeah, why you want to follow people that you're not interested in? That just doesn't logically make sense to me. So keep that in mind. But yeah, there's no magic trick to grow on Instagram. This is just some tips on how to grow on Instagram. This is what I do. I think that's all. I covered everything that I do. But yeah, be supportive, be part of the community. Just use the platform as what it is meant for, social. It's a social media platform. Like I said, if you're just gonna post and disappear, don't think that there's anything gonna happen to your account. There isn't. If you're lucky, there might, it will happen, but people want to know who you are. People want to read deep captions. Also write great captions, A lot of people just write one word to a caption, but your audience could get used to that. It really depends on everyone. I like longer captions, so yeah, consider that as well. But yeah, there's no magic trick in this. Just be social, use the platform like you're supposed to use it. Post, comment, reply to comments, show your support, chat to people, have fun. And yeah, just don't stress too much about having followers. Just have fun, create, and be free. That's the best advice that I can give you, and I hope that helps. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope these tips help. Just experiment and see where it takes you. And for everyone that's watching this video, if you curious to know, the piece that I'm doing here is called Trapped, and this piece is actually about you can be easily trapped into your emotions and your thoughts, and it can consume you. So this artwork represents to be careful not to be trapped into your thoughts or your emotions, because it can hold you back in life. In order to move forward in life, you need to not be trapped in your thoughts and your emotions. So you need to fight it and just let go. Just breathe and let go. So this is what this artwork represents, and I hope you like it. If you like this video, subscribe, And yeah, I'll see you in the next one to talk about more topics, hopefully. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's my first like podcast type of video. So yeah, thank you for the support. And if you guys want to message me on Instagram, I always message back. So yeah, have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Enjoy the rest of this video.
Trap King beats on the track.
Purchase your tracks today.